think I got a tic-tac-toe. That's pretty cool. Arcade Hollywood was filmed before a live studio audience. Just kidding. So what are we up to this evening? So let me show you what we're up to. We've got some glitches with our Q Bert. So I've had this Q Bert for a while, actually a long time, and I've developed some board issues with the game. And it's running all the original hardware except it's got a linear power supply that was installed. So that checked out good. And you can see Q Bert's got all of its original guts in it. So I'm gonna do something that I've wanted to do for a long time and something I've wanted to test for a long time. And let me show you what it is. So we are going to install the JROK Mylstar FPGA into my Q Bert. And I actually also picked up this Q Bert cabinet to JAMA PCB adapter. So we're gonna install the FPGA and we're gonna use the adapter to do it. It's gonna be a really easy installation. So let's get to it. All right, everybody, so step one is very easy. Going to connect the JAMA board to the adapter, to the cabinet adapter. Also, as you can see, there is a sync wire. So there's a horizontal and vertical sync cable that goes on the board. So you want to make sure that you have that connected correctly. And it is marked, it is literally marked on the board. So the red is the vertical sync wire and the black is the horizontal sync. And you can verify that by looking at the adapter board. So this extra wire here on the adapter board it actually is the speaker wire. So, and you can see, like I said, you can see it's the Q Bert cabinet harness, and I got this from Arcade Shop. So let's move over to the game and let's snap this in. All right, everybody, so here we go. So here is the wiring harness. And literally I'm going to simple install, just connect it right in and make sure everything's connected. I'm kind of leave this kind of dangling right here for a minute and let me feed this up. And then next, I'm going to connect this over here to the speaker wire. Hold on. So you take this, this connector here, you disconnect the speaker wire and you connect. It's a 4-prong, but it's only 2 to represent the speakers. So that's connected, and it's super simple. Like I said, I've got the filter board in, so it's already going to connect to not only the control panel, but the power supply here, and we should get this thing to fire right up. So hold on.
Hello, dog.
Oh, that's a good sign. And I can see right there on the board, I've got it shows 5-volt green, 2.5-volt green, 3.3-volt green. So we have an operational Q Bert board. So let's swing around the front of the cabinet and see what we got. All right, everybody, this is my Q Bert dashboard. I have a screen capture set up here. We've got the FPGA installed. And now I want to kind of give you a little tour of the FPGA menu. So when you start the game, this is what you see. You see a variety of different games here. So you've got Q Bert, mellow yellow Q Bert. You've got faster, harder, more challenging Q Bert, Q Bert's Cubes, Q Bert's Cocktail. You got Mad Planets. You got Kroll, Reactor, a really rare game, Screw Loose. I'm not even sure if that was even released. Three Stooges, Argus, and you got the setup menu. So right now I'm going to go to the setup menu. My buttons are very sensitive on my on my Q Bert. So we're going to the setup menu, and we are going to do a boot to. So we'll boot to. Hold on here. Let me. There we go. We're going to boot to Q Bert, and.
Hello, I'm turned on.
He's turned on. So basically, let's start a game of Q Bert. So what's great about the FPGA that I really like is it's the form factor. It's so small versus the old board. Here's a picture. Here's a video of the FPGA board versus the real Q Bert board. And what I like about this also, it's got a high score save. When you shut the game off, all the high scores and settings save. So let's play a game of Q Bert. My high score in Q Bert right now is 20,000. So Warren Davis, Jeffrey Lee, and David Thiel actually did the work on this game. I do have footage.
It's still mind-blowing that people are interested in Q Bert 35, 36 years later. I started the coding in 1982. The game was finished. We worked on it through mid-1982. The game was probably finished in October. Went out on test, rolled off the assembly lines sometime in the fall, and started to really get out there in the world late 1982 and throughout 1983. And you'll see a lot of like magazines and articles and crazily things like USA Today is covering Q Bert. Glamour magazine, you'll see a little blurb from Glamour magazine. The New Yorker was talking about Q Bert. It was extraordinarily popular when it came out, and I think we're all grateful for that. Yeah.
I'm going to go for it. I do have some footage that you can check out here. I have an episode with Jeffrey Lee, talks about inventing Q Bert and some other Gottlieb related things. So it's episode 20 on Arcade Hollywood, so you have to check it out. But Q Bert is a classic. Whenever I have friends and family over, they go right to Q Bert among Miss Pac-Man, Galaga Centipede. But yeah, this is really cool. As you know, Q Bert has the angled joystick to maneuver through the cubes. And the sound effects on this FPGA are spot on. The gameplay, spot on. Yeah, I stink at Q Bert. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, shh. Anyway, like there you go. There's Q Bert. And I'm going to do a lot more streaming with games like this. Now that I've got the FPGA solution with JAMA, it's easier for me to do a direct capture. So to enter the high score, like I said, my buttons are a little sensitive.
Bye-bye.
We'll play one more. We're going to play one more game here on this setup. Like I said, this is really cool. I wonder what. Let's check out something real quick. Let's go to what is faster, more challenging Q Bert. Let's see what that is.
Hello, I'm turned on.
Ooh, I wonder if this was something that they punched out. I'll have to do a little research on this one. So let's go for it. Ooh, well, this is different. A different twist on the Q Bert thing. It seems to be, oh, what's cool about that is the discs, the color discs are moving. So you can see this is kind of cool. Oh, I like this. Oh, yeah. This is cool, actually. I really like this. Not that Q Bert, not that I'm an expert at Q Bert, but this is really neat. Let's see what happens. See, oh, I see. It makes this little, it has these little graphics right before it moves, so yeah, this is cool. Yeah, this is neat. So this is interesting. Ooh, see how fast they're moving? Yeah, like that. Oh. No, that didn't work out. Okay. Let's go back to some other menu options here. Like I said, you hit the 1 and 2 player button and hold it down and it takes you back to the menu button. So you got Q Bert Cubes. Let's take a peek at Q Bert's Cubes.
Hello, I'm Bert Cubes.
I've never really played Q Bert Cubes before. Looks like you can select let's go with level 1. It said you need 1 tic-tac-toe to win. Any 1 tic-tac-toe. Let's see what this is like. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'll have to learn a little bit more about how to succeed at Q Bert's Cubes. There's got to be a trick to this. I need to learn about the gameplay. There seems to be a little bit of a trick to this game. I think I got a tic-tac-toe. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let me go back to... Now let's see, it's also got something on it called... It's got Mellow Yellow Q Bert. I don't know if that's...
Hello, I'm Bert
As you can see on the splash screen there, it looks like it's got a Mellow Yellow icon or logo. But I don't think it's any different than the regular Q Bert. I think there must have been some kind of cross promotion with Mellow Yellow and Q Bert back in the day. But it seems to be the same. Yep. Okay, let's go back.
Hell yeah.
Now let's just go back to regular Q Bert. I'm going to play one more game of Q Bert.
Hello, I'm Bert
I'm going to play one more game of Q Bert and try to get my high score. And then we will wrap this up. So here we go. Now, I don't know, I'm sure there's some patterns involved with Q Bert that you can do. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure that there experts out there will tell you. Okay, one thing that's really great about Q Bert is Gottlieb put that knocker in the cabinet. Here's a picture of the knocker in action here. Wait a second, let me get this snake. Here you go. Here's a picture. The knocker is literally at the bottom of the cabinet, and it's a pinball knocker, which is really kind of neat. It runs off a 12 volt, and I know a lot of times that's a point of failure with this cabinet, but something it's a fuse usually that goes wrong with those. And always make sure your voltages are good on your power supply. But that is a really neat option. With the FPGA, it works perfect with that filter board. Like I said, my high score is about 20,000. So let's see if I can get you to some other stages so you can see some different characters here on Q Bert. Let's get that guy. Yeah, I got a chance to do a video with Jeffrey Lee. He talked about a lot of the design aspects of Q Bert and how he came up with the artwork, his inspiration for it. So you ought to check it out. It's episode 20. I filmed it at my good friend Kerry Cheney's The Place Retro Arcade. We did a series of videos with Kerry before he closed the arcade. Oh, shoot. Always pay attention when you're playing Q Bert. So there's a couple of bonus things you can grab, like that little green little dot will actually freeze all the enemies. Okay. Let's see if we can get the snake here off the screen. There we go. If you let the snake get 1 cube away or a couple of cubes away, you can lure him to his death by getting on one of the discs. Yeah, the corners could be tricky. Oh. Okay, I got 7,400. I got my last guy. Let's see if I can sneak over there. Oh shoot, and get that last cube. Oh. Okay, well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is Q Bert. That's not good. Yeah, like I said, my buttons are very sensitive. Gotta have your high score entered. Oh shoot. Come on, Q Bert.
Bye-bye.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Arcade Hollywood. So check this out. The Pinball Expo is going virtual. We're going to hold the very first virtual Pinball Expo October 15th, 16th, and 17th. Please check out the website www.pinballexpo.com for details that are going to be coming soon. Once again, a huge shout out to my good friend Mike Miller and his band Origami for providing me with all the amazing music for this channel. Check out the music of Origami on iTunes. Coming soon to Arcade Hollywood, we have the Gorf Repair and the LED Mod upgrades. We have the Barncade video series, episodes 1 and 2. The virtual Pinball Expo 4-day live stream event. So stay tuned. Don't forget, you can check me out on a variety of social platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and we will be doing more live streams on Twitch. Please email me with any comments or questions at discohollywood1@gmail.com. All right, this does it for another episode of Arcade Hollywood. Please like and subscribe.